and welcome along to the Sports Express Show. We're back again, and brother man, there's quite a lot to talk about.
There is.
Very much to talk about. The most recent one, of course, being the Uefa Champions League draw.
Of course.
So I think we're going to start there.
I think that's
Good
our
to have
natural
you.
starting point.
No. No social... No, the numbers are too bad, man. The numbers are too bad. Champions League draw on Friday. So, firstly, we're still going to have our second leg encounters.
Yes, of course.
We did not complete that as far as the last 16 is concerned.
Yeah.
So, Manchester City, Real Madrid, second leg. Barcelona, Napoli, second leg.
Yep.
Juventus, Lyon, second leg.
Yes.
Chelsea, Bayern Munich, second leg.
And there were unexpected results from those matches, except for the Bayern and the Chelsea match.
That was a formality.
That was, and still is a formality. But let's just remind the guys what happened with those score lines.
Yeah.
With the Madrid and City.
That was 2-1.
That was 2-1.
So
in favor of City, by the way, and we did. Previous to that match, we were touting for Real Madrid to win because of the form and blah blah blah.
It didn't happen.
But it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So it ended as 2-1. Jumping to the Lyon Juventus. Lyon won that.
Yeah.
And
slender 1-0 advantage.
Slender 1-0 advantage, but I still feel it's a formality, to be honest with you. And then the Barca-Napoli match, which was a surprise for me, a slight surprise.
Yeah.
But it ended as a draw. But I still feel that Barca will take it at the end.
Yeah.
And like we said, the Chelsea and the Bayern run is done. We don't need to talk about that one. But what is exciting, like you said,
it's a quarter-final draw.
Exactly.
Because the permutations say now the winner of the City-Real Madrid game will be playing the winner of Juventus-Lyon. So we could possibly see a situation where
Ronaldo, what does that mean? What does that mean?
No, it doesn't mean Real Madrid is going to win. We might see a situation where Ronaldo plays Real Madrid again.
So it means that the prodigal son might come back home. The king
might return.
Yeah. Okay, those are great news.
What do you think about that game?
If it happens that way, I think Real Madrid will win it, to be honest with you, because right now we seem more of a team than Juventus. If Juventus capitulated against Milan when they were leading 2-0, and all those, well, not AC Milan's goals, because I feel that AC Milan's goals were defensive
mistakes. They were mistakes
from Juventus. But I feel that Madrid are more of a team now than Juventus, and I feel because based on that information that we should take that tie, but it will be an interesting environment for the king when he comes back. That's if it happens, because it's going to be at the Etihad, the second leg. Exactly.
That's a huge advantage for City.
Massive.
And they have the lead, so that's going to play a role as well.
Yes.
On the other side of the draw, of course, is Barcelona against Napoli. If they win that, we're not going to give Chelsea a chance. I'm sorry, guys. They're going to play Bayern Munich.
Don't.
They're going to play Bayern Munich.
Where are they gonna play Bayern Munich?
Well,
where are they gonna play them?
At the Allianz Arena.
Exactly.
So it's done, guys. Sorry, Chelsea fans.
No, this is not 2012 again, guys. Chill. You guys are out. I don't want to hear it.
So, a Bayern-Barca potential encounter again, because they've met twice in the last decade.
Yes.
And of course, we all remember the 7-0 aggregate score when Robben and Ribéry ran riot.
Just tore them apart
in 2013, and then Barca got their revenge in 2015.
They did.
When Neymar, Suarez were there, it was
the MSN just.
So now it's going to be a trilogy as far as if it happens, if Barca do beat Napoli.
That's the question mark on Barca and Napoli's side. But I do feel that at that same time, it is a formality. I think we're more certain to say that it is gonna be Bayern and Barca.
And Barcelona.
Yes.
Well,
who's taking it for you there?
No, Barca have no chances.
No chance.
No chance against Bayern.
I don't
see them.
Against a very pacey Bayern.
Against a very pacey, different, lethal, hungry Bayern Munich. I think they're hungry for the Champions League this season. Yeah.
Okay. But you're still saying Bayern are not taking it? The actual Champions League. You're still saying that?
I don't know who's going to take it. PSG is still there. They're going to be playing Atalanta.
Wow, that's a hot one.
That's a hot one.
Who are you taking on that one?
I'm going to go for PSG.
You're going to go for PSG?
Atalanta are hot right now. I understand that warranted. They're very hot. But it's PSG, bro.
But it's
I think the experience of the Champions League is going to shine through, and I think PSG can score more than Atalanta.
You think
Yeah,
so?
they can.
Wait,
come
hang on,
on.
you think so?
They have Mbappe and Neymar. Come on.
What?
Come on.
Okay, no,
Atalanta have had a hot season. I'm not disputing that.
Venom,
but it's
son.
the Champions League.
It is the
It's
Champions
the
League.
Champions League. It's not Serie A.
But it's not like their form has dropped off in the Champions
No.
League.
Yeah,
They've
exactly.
maintained it. In fact, they've pushed
But
on with it.
But it's Serie A though. And,
No, I get
they
you, I
haven't.
get you.
They've faced like a lot of opposition this season.
Yes.
Most of them not really tough opposition. Yes, they played City in the group stages.
Yes.
And lost those games, by the way.
Yes, fine.
So now, as much as they beat Valencia, but it's Valencia, guys. Come on. You know, now it's PSG. It's a different story for me.
Yeah,
it's
it
a whole
is.
new ball game.
But I still feel it's okay. it goes back to, you know how I am, heart
Yeah.
and mind.
Yeah.
So
You want Atalanta to win.
I desire
You want
Atalanta.
Atalanta to
I
win.
need them
But
to win.
are they going to win in your mind?
No,
They're not going to win. It's PSG.
but God damn it, yes, they're gonna win. I'm saying yes, Atalanta, you go and get it, boys. Go and get it.
we'd all love to see an upset. I'm not saying.
We're gonna see one. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't think so.
What's the next one?
Next one is Atletico Madrid against RB Leipzig. That's also quite a tricky one for me.
It is tricky, but
Yeah.
murmurs or rumors or facts, Timo Werner,
Yeah.
he's not gonna be playing in the Champions League.
Well, he's not. He's a Chelsea player now.
Yeah, he's a Chelsea player, but this is the first time in my football memory where a player said, nope, I'm not going to play this
But is he
season."
obligated to play though? Is he still in contract with RB Leipzig?
Yes, he still is. He still has to move until the end of the season.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's very possible that I'm wrong, guys.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is the first time I've ever seen a player being bought and he goes, nope, I'm not going to finish the season out with you guys, win the Champions League. It's very strange for me.
Sure.
So they don't have him, and let's be honest, he is their key member.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do in that instance?
That's a whole
And
new dynamic.
remember
and,
what-
and they're up against a good side as well.
Exactly, a side that you don't know what their style is.
They just beat the champions. They knocked out Liverpool. So now
Exactly.
they're gonna be like we the guys to beat now.
So how do you tactically prepare for Atletico Madrid? How do you tactically prepare for baby brother?
Sure.
You don't. You can't.
Yeah.
You just have to focus on your own game plan,
Yeah.
and hopefully it frazzles out their game plan.
Yeah.
But that's also an interesting one. Who's taking it for you there?
Atletico easy for me.
I think it's also Atleti easy. I
Atletico
think out of all the possible matchups,
Yeah.
I think that one is the easiest one for me.
To
Yeah.
call. Yeah. I also think Atletico just have too much quality defensively and also going forward.
Yeah.
And the experience in the Champions League as well. So we're gonna get back to the Champions League. Obviously, the games are going to be playing in August, I think the 7th and 8th.
Yes.
And then the semi-finals a bit later on in the month. Now we're going to touch on La Liga.
Yes,
right?
yes,
A little
yes.
bit in La Liga because we saw games this week. Barcelona and Real Madrid are still winning. Right?
Yes.
It's still a 4-point gap between the two teams.
Yes.
In the league. The recent one, of course, Real Madrid getting that 2-0 victory.
Yes.
against Alaves.
Is it fair to say
Yeah.
that we've got one hand on the trophy?
No, it's not. It's only 4 points.
So you
It's only
still.
4. I'm not
are
sure how
you-
many games are left. Is it 3 or 4?
all I'm certain of is
Yeah.
that it's less than 5.
It's less.
It's 5 or less.
It's 5 or less.
Yes.
And looking the manner, okay, it was a comfortable 2-0 win
Comfortable.
against Alaves.
Yes.
But you look at the other games, it was 1-0 penalty wins. So
But they done and dusted, brother. We've
yes,
already
no.
got
I'm
I
talking
get you.
about. I'm talking about the pattern here.
Yes.
So if you're looking at that pattern, winning by 1-0, winning through penalties, it doesn't. You see, if you were bulldozing your way to the title, I would have said, if Real Madrid was scoring a lot of goals, I would have said one hand on the trophy. I'm still not certain about.
I think you've
The
got
goal
that.
scoring.
I think you've got that Liverpool pessimism, man.
No, it's not Liverpool pessimism.
I think
It's
you've
just-
got that.
it's-
This is Real Madrid.
It's
son.
4 points.
This is Real
It is
Madrid.
4
son.
points.
It doesn't matter.
It's
Real
4
Ma-
points.
I'm
Anything
saying.
can happen.
I'm saying we've won.
No, come on. Don't
I'm
you
sa-
jinxing. You
No,
jinxing.
no. Sisu never
4
never
points.
gets jinxed.
It's 4 points, and Barcelona are winning.
Not
Real Madrid are winning, Barcelona are winning,
But
and someone is going to slip up.
Listen, we are winning better than Barcelona.
Well, penalties.
Well,
Ramos wasn't playing, but he got a penalty again. And Benzema scored it. But it's not that convincing for me. you know.
No,
but
fine.
it's a win is a win at the end. And if we do carry on like this, it's going to be very nice to win La Liga, you know, and put Barcelona to 4 points. But I'm still not certain that, you know, I still see like a slip up or a draw somewhere.
Yeah, from Barca, not from us. That's all I'm saying. Look, I'm saying we've won the league. That's all I'm saying.
Done.
I'm not even I'm not saying, oh, I might be no, we've won it. Thank you. Call us champions, son. Call us champions. Yeah,
all right,
brother.
all right. We're going to see how that's going to fare up in the coming weeks.
Yes.
But before we wrap it up, we need to talk about Formula One.
Yes.
Because it
Definite
did
need.
kick off the new season last weekend.
Yes.
On Sunday, the Austrian Grand Prix. Austrian Grand Prix again this Sunday.
Yes.
Right? So, Valtteri Bottas, Mercedes, winning
Yes.
the first one.
Yeah.
Getting podium for the first race of the season.
Yes, it was. It was a very interesting race.
Yeah.
Everybody
Highly
expected.
entertaining.
Everybody expected the same old. Lewis
Yeah.
Hamilton won, Bottas second, and the rest just follows.
Yeah.
But everything just, went mixed masala.
Yeah. True.
With Hamilton getting 2 penalties, drama, him knocking into Albon again.
Yeah.
This time, making him retire in the race. It was just lots of drama everywhere. Lando Norris getting his first podium.
Yeah.
And and Ferrari sneaking a podium as well, number 2, where they were just off the pace the whole weekend. A second off.
What happened to Vettel?
You know Vettel, bro. Like he has a handbrake in that Ferrari. He's always
Vettel's
spinning
doing
my
a
son.
Vettel.
You get what I'm saying? He did the same old. I don't know. For me, it was a great Grand Prix. I hope it's great again, and I hope. Yeah, I think this is what we deserve as neutral fans. Of course, me as a fanboy of Lewis Hamilton, you know what I want. But for the greater scheme of the sport, I think last race was the first race of the season was a great spectacle, and hopefully we can get that again, but with Lewis Hamilton winning the race.
No. Shaky start for him.
Very.
Because he had a lot of troubles in practice as well last weekend.
Yes.
And also on the race, on race day. So a bit of a shaky start for him.
It was shaky, but like we discussed last week, the question that I posed was, how much will his off-field antics, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but the things that he's involved with, how much will that affect his game? I don't know what percentage that contributed with that, but I do feel that it had a contribution. I do feel, I could be wrong, but this time he has the opportunity to try and win this race. But like we discussed last week, he's not a strong starter. He's not a strong starter. So will he be number 1 this time around? I myself am actually not sure. Obviously, you know what I want, but looking at it from an objective point of view and the form that he's been in recent seasons in terms of the beginning of the race and the season, he's not a strong starter, so we'll just have to see and enjoy another race.
What do you think about his psyche going forward now? Because number 7 is ringing in his head.
Yes.
How do you think that is going to affect him? Because as much as it's a goal that you want to attain, it can also be a distraction.
It's a gift and a curse.
It's a gift and a curse. It can also be a distraction, even for an elite performer like him.
Exactly.
Going forward, I mean, it can mess with your mind.
It's daunting. It's daunting, and I feel because of that, listen, there's no way that number 7 will not be weighing heavy on Lewis Hamilton.
Guys.
There's just no way.
There's no way.
Because after that, let's be honest, he's looking at number 8. He's looking to be the one and only. Whereas number 7, yes, there's still somebody to catch up on to, which is Michael Schumacher, who is the legend of legends when it comes to the sport. So at least there was precedence to look up to Schumacher. At least there's somebody in front of him. And when he clocks that, he clocks that, then it's number 8. But I won't lie, I think it would weigh down on him. He is one of the most mentally strong drivers there is out there. We've seen it with many performances, especially qualifying as well. So I'm not as worried about his mental capacity as I would be if we were, let's say, talking about Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah, definitely. Second practice, of course, Max Verstappen was the quickest going into qualifying today and the Grand Prix tomorrow. So is he going to have the upper hand?
Max?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know why I even asked you that. But the race is on Sunday.
Race is on Sunday. Catch it, guys. I hope it's an action-packed race again, like last week. And hopefully Max doesn't get a retirement. We didn't discuss that one. He got a retirement, never got to compete. Hopefully this time they fix those challenges, and this time he will compete, because a fully stacked, talented grid, it will give us the race that we want and we deserve.
Away, we out, brother.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Tune in again next time. Please catch all the games. Please catch the Formula 1 as well this weekend, and we'll catch you next week.
Adios.